Let me quickly talk to you about how to sell on Houzz Marketplace. Don't go anywhere. You're going to love today's conversation. I guarantee it. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you're all doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous, if you were to ask me. If you are doing as great and blessed as I am, go grab a cup of coffee, or tea, or vodka, and let's roll. In today's conversation, I want to speak to you about how to sell on Houzz Marketplace, and this is a great platform. And today I'm showing you on the screen right now the skeleton of today's convo. So I'm going to give you an overview of Houzz. I'm going to show you how to set up your storefront, how to list products, how to process orders, how to promote your store, how to improve your seller score, and how to get paid. So at a glance, so basically with Houzz, you have a platform that allows you to do a lot of things. You basically are able to make your dream home a reality. So you can find inspiration, products, and the pros to make it happen all in one place, okay? And on Houzz, you can discover design ideas, you can shop products, you can browse pros, you can suggest pros for yourself, for you. The platform has pros for me, so that will be for you. And but so you have this for this is on the consumer side, but today's conversation is based on sellers, right? On professionals who want to sell on Houzz, okay? But it's important to have an idea of what the Houzz is. And on Houzz, you can shop by department, so consumers can shop by departments, everything from furniture to kitchen and dining, bath, lighting, living, bedroom, to home decor, outdoor storage and organization, home improvement, holiday decor, and sale. And consumers can contact a local professional for everything from bathroom remodeling to new home construction to general contracting to kitchen remodeling. And consumers can also browse ideas by room, okay, kitchen, storage and closet, basement, entry, gym, home bar, dining, you name it. And you can also see, as a consumer, you can see on the platform the latest stories from Houzz, how you can actually, house tours, kitchen design, bathroom design, landscape design. Fantastic. They really have a nice curated list of things to offer their clients. So this is just great. And consumers can actually browse photos by style. So contemporary, eclectic, modern, craftsman, farmhouse, industrial, Scandinavian, transitional, and so on and so forth. And consumers can also browse professionals near them. Okay, so when we speak about professionals, and that's you listening to me right now, you can actually be in home design and remodeling, for example. You can do outdoor and garden, home improvements, home services, and cleaning services. You can also, when you go on the Houzz platform, you can also peruse all the documentaries and all the nice reporting that Houzz TV has put on the site. It's just fantastic. You need to check it out. Now let's talk about Houzz. It's the whole process, how to sell on Houzz Marketplace. The first thing you need to do is set up your storefront. Okay, so you have to join Houzz as a pro. So you put in your email and password, then you put in your business name, professional category, your phone number, your country, of course the US. You have to enable text messages if you want. That's what Houzz recommends. Then you click next. And you need to choose the right plan for your business. So right now they have a basic, travel-free, essential, and ultimate. We recommend, once you're ready to go, once you're really ready to start doing business on Houzz, to go for the essential. Next, you have to put your business address and the website. You have to put your location, right? So where do you want to work? So this is based on your zip code. This is how they're going to give you, they're going to send you clients, right? So you need to select what areas you want to work so they can match the right clients for you. Remember, you can also skip this section. Services you provide. So you want to include all the services that you're willing to provide as a standalone job. You can also skip if you want to. You need to add your photo, your profile photo, or skip if you don't want to. and you want to select a time for a brief setup call with the Houzz Pro experts included with your account. That's if you want it, because then you can have a Houzz Pro expert that will call you, just walk you through the whole process. Or you can just say, no thanks, you're not interested. And once you do that, you're in. That's it. Okay, you have successful onboarding. And so here is your dashboard right now. So you have your marketplace storefront. This is the place shoppers can easily find everything you offer, with several powerful ways to merchandise your products. So you have a replacement for profile pages. The marketplace storefront showcases your complete product offering to potential clients. Okay, shoppers can view your products by category: best sellers, recently added products, product collections, and product reviews. And each individual product page will link back to your marketplace storefront, which is great, and that will drive traffic to your entire collection. Okay, so what you want to do here is you want to review, actually, you really want to review your Seller Central settings. So before you begin selling, please take a few minutes to review your settings in Seller Central. So you want to log into your Houzz profile, then you go to houzz.com sell, right? So you navigate to settings on the left side of the page under your profile picture, and it's pretty straightforward, okay? And so you have your bank account, sales tax, seller agreement, notification, and if you want to, you can register for the Houzz Seller API, but it really depends on you. So I'm showing you on the screen right now, you can see the Seller Central account settings. So you have, for example, you have the profile info. Okay. And the profile info, you have a lot of stuff. So you have public business information, services provided, areas served, typical job cost, and photos. So this is where if a client is interested in your services, he or she can go there and start reading more about you. Okay, and then you have you can change your contact info, your password, your social media settings. You can even link to your social media profiles, right? This is important, especially if you want to cross promote your services. So you want to be on, for example, on Facebook and Houzz and YouTube simultaneously, for example. And then you can dig into advanced settings if you have time, and also your privacy settings. Privacy settings is very important. We're showing this to you on the screen, what it looks like. You can also change your billing info and your shipping addresses. So this is very important to think about, because this will actually condition the kind of first impression you convey to the potential clients. Okay, and also don't forget the vacation calendar. So vacation calendar is a feature available for all merchants. So this feature is accessible from the Seller Central or vendor dashboard pages under the setting tabs. So if you're not able to manage your account or fulfill orders on certain dates, for example, you're taking personal time off, you can actually enter the time and dates on the vacation calendar, and the platform will adjust the shipping lead time for your orders accordingly. Okay, remember that. And as a merchant, you can set up to 5 vacations at a time. So to avoid late shipments and cancellations, you must set your vacation 14 days, okay, before vacation starts. So think about that. And if you want to make your storefront great, there are a couple of things you can do. Based on our analysis, based on our research, you need to update your profile picture. You need to have a picture. Don't let this box blank, because customers want to connect with you. Customers want to see you, and this will increase your conversion rate a lot. You want to also update your cover image. This is a must do to help your company stand out. So your cover image basically conveys what your product line or company is all about, right? So selecting a strong cover image will help visually define your company, which is really important. You also want to showcase your products installed. Okay, so Houzz has created virtual catalogs within your marketplace storefront to house photos of your products in indoor or outdoor residential spaces. So use that opportunity. You also want to foster positive reviews. Very important. Step number 2, folks. You basically want to list your products. So when it comes to listing products on the Houzz, it's not a very complicated matter, but you need to follow a few guidelines. So all required metadata fields outlined in the Houzz data templates and Houzz product page must be provided for each product listing. Be very careful, because Houzz has been they're very strict when it comes to that. So you need to fill all the required metadata, because that's how their algorithm actually is able to function. So make sure that your listings are as descriptive as possible. highlighting the features and benefits of an item. And the products should be assigned to the most specific category, okay? Make sure that you're accurate. So the products must specify accurate lead times and keep this information up to date. And processing times refers to total calendar years, not years, days. Okay, so the processing times refers to total calendar days, not business days. So a minimum of one image representing the product by itself on a white background and one image representing the product in a room or related space are required. This is very important. Let me repeat that. A minimum of one image representing the product by itself on a white background and one image representing the product in a room or related space are required. And product images must be clear and high resolution with a minimum of 500 by 500 pixels. And images may not contain watermarks, no watermarks, right? No logos, landmarks, and or people. All products must comply with the Houzz prohibited products policy at all times, and this is important. And creating multiple product listings for the same product is forbidden. Okay, so listings may not contain seller's name, contact information, internal identification numbers, and or quality and availability information. So this is just a constellation of rules that Houzz has they have put in place to be able to manage their system. Okay, so once you have that, you can update existing product listing. You can actually one thing you need to know before I move on to the next one is that next session is that there is a product approval process. So once you actually put stuff out there, Houzz will review all products uploaded for the following: high quality image, including a primary image of the product on a white background. Houzz also prefers additional images that show the product in context in a room setting, informative product titles and descriptions. This is another criterion that Houzz pays attention to, and accuracy of all data. So Houzz publishes your data to customers and will need to be reviewed for accuracy before uploading to Houzz. So this is important. So products will appear in a pending status until they have been approved to active status. Step number 3, folks. Here you need to start processing orders. So once everything is fine, once your products have been approved and everything is fine with Houzz, and you are lucky to have your first order, that you need to start processing orders, right? So we have processed. Let's talk about process orders. So new orders. So when a new order is placed on Houzz, their system will auto-authorize a customer's payment method 30 minutes after the order is placed. So if that order fails to charge, Houzz will not release the order to you until they get a successful authorization. And once they receive a successful authorization, you will see the new order in your Seller Central under the charged status. Okay, so you can select view order to see details of the order. Now, if you have access to your dashboard, it's very easy. Okay, and then there you will see things like new orders. Of course, you'll see ship orders. So when you have tracking information for the shipment and are ready to ship, you can click ship order and do the following: print the packing slip and include that in your order. You can include the Houzz thank you note and envelope inside the box. You can place Houzz stickers on the outside of the package. And if you have multiple tracking numbers, please separate each tracking number with a comma and do not use spaces. Okay, it's very important. Remember though that Houzz is very strict with shipment timeline, because if you are unable, if you cannot ship the order within 7 days, the authorization will fall off, therefore giving you the option to charge the card again when you are ready to ship. And so you also have, if you have a question with failed to charge orders, then you need to contact the Houzz. And for PayPal orders, this is also pretty easy. If you click ship orders and receive an error message that the order cannot be shipped, it is likely that a PayPal failed to charge. So if you receive this, you want to immediately reach out to seller support, not sellers. So seller support at houzz.com. Okay, and so Houzz also has a lot of they have a variety of guidelines around packaging materials. So for more information on how to use Houzz packaging materials when processing orders, you can go on the website on Houzz platform and watch a video there. But one thing I want to say here is that you want to be very careful, because they are very strict about their packaging materials. Okay, and remember that certain actions as a seller, some of your actions will result in cancellation. delays in shipping, or a poor shopping experience for customers. And if you have that, you will incur non-compliance fees. And these 5 issues will result in a fee. We're going to put it on the screen. Shipping the customer's order after the maximum stated lead time, providing the customer with an invalid or missing tracking number, canceling an order due to the product being out of stock, canceling an order because they failed to ship, and changing the estimated delivery date for an order. In other words, you are initiating a back order. Now, if you want to have more information about Houzz packaging materials, if you want to get actually the packaging materials, you have to go to the Houzz shop support account on Houzz. Okay, and there you have to click on the products you would like to receive. You need to specify the quantity and size needed, and you have to add the products in your cart. It's pretty straightforward, okay? And please, you can review your order in the checkout page, and don't forget to use the Houzz stickers coupon code to receive your items for free. A credit card on file is required to ship the order, but your card will not be charged since the items are free. You want to allow 3 to 5 business days for your order to arrive. And again, if you have any question, you want to contact seller support in one word at houzz.com, or you can go on the website and submit the request. So one thing I want to say here is that you can also view your orders. Okay, so you can view your orders in Seller Central by clicking on the orders link in Seller Central, or by visiting there is a page that we're putting on the screen right now. There's a link, houzz.com, browse buyer orders. Okay, and you can also see returns and cancellations. So whether the customer requests to cancel an order, or you as a seller request to cancel an order because you don't feel comfortable to deliver on time, or stuff happens, right? You also have to pay attention to back orders. So as a seller, you want to ensure that your inventory is always up to date and accurate. At times, however, customers will order items that are out of stock or on back order. So please note that back orders and late shipments, basically, they don't really they don't improve the customer experience, and because of that, Houzz will penalize you, so that you will actually receive a lower score. So additionally, if you back order an item, you will incur a $10 non-compliance fee per order. Okay, it's something you need to think about. And last but not the least, I want to say something about this section here. Yeah, shipping to Alaska, Hawaii, and Puerto Rico. Now, by default, your products are available to all users in the continental US. So to enable the sale of your products to buyers in Alaska, Hawaii, and Puerto Rico, you need to actually either contact seller support at houzz.com, or you need to go to your dashboard, to your seller dashboard. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another section of the Awesome Sweetie Keyword Show. We are still having a conversation about how to sell on Houzz Marketplace. Step number 4, you need to promote your store. Okay, when we talk about when we speak about promoting your store, you have to think about creating and managing product groups. So you have product groups. So what are product groups? This is basically a constellation of products. It's a group of products. It's a list of products. Right? So every promotion must be associated with the product group. So by default, there is a product group for all products that represents every product in the seller's account. And if you want to manage your product group, you have to go to Manage Product Group page. Okay, this is pretty straightforward. And you can also you can create a new product group. And one thing I also want to say is that you can actually manage promotions by going to the Manage Promotions page. You can also create promotion, okay? As a matter of fact, you can even increase your profile in the community on the Houzz platform, or just in your state, or vis-a-vis your targeted audience, by actually advertising locally on Houzz. The platform does allow sellers to not only work on the platform, not only register on the platform as a seller, but also advertise as a business. So this is something you can take advantage of as well. And you can also, when it comes to customer communications, you have to be a little careful here, because this will affect your your customer experience. So you want to pay attention to things like sending coupons and Houzz messaging. So sending coupons. So you may send coupons to buyers who have previously placed an order with you on Houzz. And so this is a one-time use coupon code to be used on the buyer's next purchase from your products on Houzz. Okay, and then you have Houzz messaging. So this feature enables communication between Houzz sellers and customers. So you'll be able to do a lot of things. You can exchange messages directly, and this is a great one, directly with customers via the Houzz messages interface, or directly with your email clients. So this is a good stuff, pretty good stuff. And if you want to respond to a message via Houzz, you have to click messages on the left side of your screen to see and respond to all messages. But of course, you have to log into Seller Central at first. And this is one thing that you can actually do. It's pretty straightforward. Step number 5, folks. We're talking about how to improve your seller score. Folks, this is a conversation about how to sell on Houzz Marketplace, right? And part of it is the fact that you need to improve your seller score. This is how you make more money. This is how you get more orders. And how do you do that? Your Houzz seller score can help you improve your service levels, drive more sales, and create happier customers, according to our research. Okay, so if you want to get to that I would say preferred status category, you want to ship on time. Very important. Shipping orders on time is the single most important thing you can do to keep your seller score high. And because late shipments create customer frustration and disappointment. So if you find that you are consistently shipping late, you want to consider trying the following things. You can review the lead times for all of your products to make sure you are consistently shipping the products within the specified window of time. You can be sure to mark orders as shipped as soon as they have been sent to a carrier. So in the event that an item is out of stock, you must immediately notify the customer and follow the back order process. And you can identify areas in your order fulfillment process that can speed the shipment processes. And if you also want to improve your seller score, you need to update your inventory daily. You need to price competitively. Very important. Please also try to minimize cancellations and returns. All right. Another way to actually keep your score high is to respond to customer messages within 24 hours. The faster, the better. And you want to cultivate positive reviews. Very important. You can use the Houzz packaging materials and stickers. This is kind of good, right? So those are a few things you need to pay attention to, and you have to go to your dashboard, and on your seller's score will be there, and so you can just look at it. So your overall seller score is rated on a scale of 0 to 100 with the following ranges. So 100 exceeds expectations, 90 plus meets expectations, 80 plus below expectations, 70 plus far below expectations, and below 70 eligible for removal. Okay, so this is something you have to think about. And so your score, your seller score, is calculated by assigning an order score to each of your sellers, your seller accounts order. So within the last 6 months, and they do this within the last 6 months, and they apply a time-weighted average across this set of other scores. So this is kind of good. Step number 6, and this is the last step here. Get paid. How do you get paid on Houzz? Pretty straightforward. So your payments will be sent via electronic transfer to your bank account twice a month. No questions asked, twice a month. So orders shipped and settled between the 1st and the 15th of each month will be paid on the 22nd of that month. If the 22nd is a weekend or a holiday, the payments will be sent the following business day. Okay, and this is kind of similar to Fiverr and other freelancer. This is how we look at, we kind of looked at the whole thing. And so orders shipped and settled between the 16th and the last day of each month will be paid on the 7th of the following month. If the 7th is a weekend or a holiday, the payments will be sent, the following business day. And Houzz will notify you via email when your payments are processed. And it typically takes 3 to 5 business days after processing for the funds to appear in your bank account. And one thing we love here is that if you want to view your payment reports, you want to click payment reports from Seller Central, or you can visit the link we're showing this link to you on the screen right now. It's houzz.com/payments, payments plural. And you actually can download your payment report as a CSV file from the payments report page. And if you have questions, please do not hesitate to contact Houzz. It's very important to understand that Houzz is always there, and they have a pretty responsive staff, and they're constantly trying to put customer satisfaction at number one for them. This is just very important. It's not debatable. And if you plan to actually become a seller on Houzz, you better be ready. You better be very disciplined. You better consider this a business. This is not just you trying to be, quote unquote, a jack of all trades and trying to come and do your stuff. No, you have to be disciplined. You have to ask yourself why you want to become a house seller, how you want to make money through the platform. And once you do that, once you understand the rules, I think you should be good to go. Definitely good to go, especially given the fact that you need to follow all the steps that I just gave you. You should be good to go. And you can start small. Nobody said you have to start big. You can start small. You can just focus on one product. One category of products, and then after you are used to it, you can move on to the next one. All right, folks, this was it for today's conversation. I was talking to you about how to sell on Houzz Marketplace. I gave you an overview of Houzz. I spoke to you about setting up your storefront, listing your products, processing orders. This is very good. We have promoting your store, improving your seller score, and getting paid. Thank you so much for your attention, folks. I really appreciate it. I'll see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.